Yo, what up? It's Fish for another episode of Maplestory M. Complete guide series. We're leveling up our Corsair. We're checking out jewels. And daily dungeons, which is where you go to get your jewels. So we're going to start by looking at my dude Fish, the Bowmaster. But first I'll say thank you for checking out my series on Maplestory M and my videos and the streams. It means a heck of a lot. I really appreciate it. Hit the sub and the like if you like the content. If you have any comments or questions, leave them below. If you want to come see me live, I'm on Twitch every single night. Twitch.tv/fishsticks. I love you guys. Here's Fish, the Bowmaster. He's level 116. You can see on the stat page in the bottom right hand corner, I have a lot of XP increase. Because we're running an HD right now for 50% bonus, I'm also got a lot of buffs on, so I'm getting my levels up, baby. And I say XP increase because it's just one of many stats, but you can choose to level up or increase any stat in the game within reason. Just like Maplestory. Physical attack, magical attack, crit damage, crit rate, whatever your heart desires. Miso acquisition, drop rate increase, XP increase. But we're leveling up to 120, so for the purpose of jewels, we're going to talk about XP increase, which is where I've kind of focused on my jewels, because it takes a long time to get up to level 120. So before we start messing with our stats and putting other cool jewels in for other things, we're just going to start with XP, so we can get up there faster, free to play. So I'll show you my jewels on my fish right now. Here's my jewel page for my XP. It's got a slot for 1.4% every single jewel. As a result, we get a bonus of 1% drop rate increase and a 1% XP increase because we have many of the jewels of the same color and they also are the same type. So you get bonuses for that. All those get added together and they get put on your main stats as part of your XP increase in this case. You also have another page, which they give you for free, and you can switch to it at any time. I have a hodgepodge of gear here, or jewels here, because I haven't been focusing on putting anything in terms of misos or work into them, because all my jewel work is going into XP, so I can get a little bit farther, a little bit faster, as I level to 120. So, the way you acquire better jewels is taking the jewels that you get from daily dungeons and fusing them together to make a better jewel. Hopefully, a little bit of RNG and a little bit of luck. So we're going to go through a little bit of the process right now. You can take a look at it with me. If you have any questions, drop them down below as always. This is always, to the best of my knowledge so far in the game, before you put a jewel in, if you have a full slot, you have to actually take one out. And this is where you have to be careful with your misos and what you put in and what you take out, because it costs a lot. The better the gem, the better the jewel, the more expensive it costs to take out. That one was 10k misos. We took it out. Now we're going to go to the fuse page. And what you need is one base jewel, and you need two others of the same color. It doesn't need to be the same type, it just needs to be the same color. As you see, 50% increase. We drop it in, we get a success, and we get a better jewel. And if you do succeed, it's going to be the type of jewel as the base. So now we can go back to our page, and we can stick our jewel in there right now. And it doesn't cost to put it in, it just costs to take it out. That's kind of the gist of how it goes with jewels. Again, remove another one, costs us 10k, we stick a base in, we stick two other of the same color in the same tier, throw the misos in the machine, and it's a lot easier, of course, the lower rank, so I do happen to succeed a lot more often, but fear not, you can fail. And believe me, I'll show you some videos of some hard fails in the near future here on YouTube. But there is our XP set as we have it right now, getting up to the point of the screenshot that you saw at the start. How do you get your jewels? Well, you get them from your daily dungeon. You get a few tickets to that daily dungeon every day. If you complete all 3, then you get an extra free ticket, which you can use at any time. The daily dungeon is a daily dungeon. That's why it's called a daily dungeon. Very smart guy, Fish. Every day it's a different type of dungeon, and you don't have a choice on Monday to Friday. So if you do your dailies for the day, you can't carry over your dailies. You can only carry your tickets over. You got to take the dungeon of the day. And each dungeon drops a different type of jewel. And the quality of the jewel is dependent on the degree of difficulty for the dungeon that you go into. So if you're on easy, you get the smallest jewels. If you're on hell, you get the larger jewels, and so on and so forth. The thing about the tickets that you get at the end of the day is you can save up a ticket every single day that you get for free from completing it under your weekly challenges. Save up all those tickets, and then on the weekend, what you get to do is choose which daily dungeon you want to go into. So if you're working on XP, as an example, you can go into the Master Spectre dungeon, knock off the mobs, take out the bosses, and get that specific type of jewel. So save your tickets. That would be the number one tip I can give you as far as jewels and dungeons go for the day of the dungeon that you want to go to, or just save them for the weekend where you can choose any of the daily dungeons to go into. That's basically a quick, short wrap up of jewels. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, again, drop them below. Hit the like and sub if you like the content. Hit me up on Twitch if you want to see some live stuff. I also do Maplestory 2 things. There's a lot more videos in this series and many, many more to come. Thanks for making this possible. I appreciate your time. You could be anywhere on the internet, but you're here with me. I will catch you very soon. Catch me on Union server, on America, in Royal Guild. Back at you soon. Love your balls. Have a great day.